Hi there, my name is Lee Mack and welcome to the video. I'm going to be trying out Tongkat Ali very soon, which I'm excited about, and I want to document my journey going through that process. The reason I'm taking Tongkat Ali, and I might also try testosterone in another little experiment of mine down the road, a little bit down the road, is because my testosterone, I believe it's on the low side. Now I've got some results here that I want to share with you. Okay, so over the last few months, I've been kind of stressing out a little bit about my testosterone levels, what they actually are, and I've been trying to find out what they are through various different blood tests. So the first time I done a blood test, I done it with the prick of my finger. It's on this channel actually, and I done Newman and another one called Threeva. So what come back on that one was Newman was inconclusive. I don't know why, but I couldn't really take the reading for the testosterone. So I got a refund for that. And then I got the results from Threeva at that time, and it was 17.1 in the normal range. So I hope you can see that there. 17.1. So what I was hoping was I'd get the same results from Newman around about 17.1 with this one, which is the same time I took it, and that would have been me. I'd have been quite happy then, thinking, all right, well, my levels are normal. I don't need to take TRT, because I've been stressing out whether I need to take TRT, because over the last, say, 5 years, I've been suffering with like brain fog, tiredness, fatigue, not feeling great. And then even with that, I get like a bit of anxiety and even depression, because whenever I eat food, I get like a massive food crash and I feel awful. It's mainly down to my diet and my exercise, but I'm also thinking to myself, has it got something to do with low testosterone? Because brain fog, can't think straight, low mood and stuff like that. No get up and go sometimes and stuff like that. It is related to low testosterone and all that stuff. So that's what can happen. And it can also have, like, give you a touch of anxiety and depression and stuff like that if it's all like low. So all the symptoms point towards testosterone. So it didn't start like that. About 7 years ago, I think it started about 7 years ago, because I'm 42 now, and I was about 35 when I started seeing symptoms and having problems. It started off just tiredness and fatigue, just needing like an afternoon nap. That's what it started off at the age of 35, and that was like, wasn't normal to me. I was like, why am I feeling tired all the time? You know, I couldn't put my finger on it. Anyway, I got my blood struck. I was about 15 and a half stone back then, and now I'm like just under 14. I'm like 13 stone 10. And back then I was 15 and a half, got my blood struck, come back from my doctor that I had an elevated liver, which is a fatty liver, basically. That's like a posh word or fancy word for fatty liver, elevated liver. Went to the doctors and they just said, lose weight and your liver will repair itself. So that's what I'd done. They didn't check for testosterone back then, although I feel as though they should have tested for it. The reason I know that is because when I went to the doctor with these results that I've just got from my testosterone from the doctor, and that is just recently, they're saying it's 19.1 now. Yeah, 19.1. Hope you can see that there. They checked for the previous bloods, and I've been getting bloods year after year after year for the last, say, 5 years. And the doctor said, oh, let's just check your other results. And I said, oh, yes, can you tell me what my testosterone was for the other results? And he was looking and he was like, well, we didn't check for it. I'm like, you didn't check for the testosterone after me coming? And I know it wasn't him personally, I wasn't targeting him personally, but I think it's shocking that the previous years, when I've been to the doctors explaining, look, I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling fatigued, low energy, you know, depressed at times, getting like a massive food crash, they didn't check for testosterone. And all them symptoms lead towards having a low testosterone or problems with testosterone. See, because my diet was so poor, even back then when I was like 37, 38, or around that period, even like 35 when the tiredness and the fatigue started, which was like completely new to me at that point, it could have been because my diet was so poor and I wasn't doing any exercise back then, hardly any exercise. It might have been my testosterone was plummeting right low, very low, very, very low. So why they didn't check for it, I don't know. But at least now, after doing a lot of research, and I've found out through doing my own research, because I only had myself to rely on, I didn't have the doctors to rely on. Every single year I was going to the doctor, getting blood stuck for the last 5 years. And after sorting my fatty liver out, which I did do, by the way, I went to the gym, I lost weight, and I sorted my act out, lost some weight. I was still feeling tiredness and fatigue still, after even losing quite a lot of weight, even down to like 13 stone at some point, just healthy, still getting tired and fatigued from the age of like 39, 38, 39, 40, and I'm 42 now. Through that period, I have gone through stages where I've got like 14 and a half stone, 13, anywhere in between that, like fluctuated like a bit of a yo-yo. But there has been times where I have pulled my finger out and I've gone to the gym, done really, really well. And I do feel amazing, but it was only 2 years ago that I thought to myself, well, I'm getting all these bloods took from my doctor and they don't even bother to come back to me and say, yeah, everything's fine. If everything's fine, and there have been the last like 3 lots of bloods I've had off the doctor over the years, they don't even bother to call you. They're like, everything looks okay on the files, no further action required, and they just leave it. Even after I've gone to them and told them, look, I feel these feelings I've just mentioned, they should be coming back to me at least and be like, well, okay, your bloods are okay, but we still have this problem. Why are you feeling this way? And then any sensible doctor would look and be like, well, we haven't checked this testosterone, but they don't do it. They haven't done it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, because even I know, and I'm not an expert, just through research, because I've only had myself to help myself. I've only had me to rely upon to try and fix this issue that I've been having for such a long time. Even I know that you would check testosterone, but they don't. It's almost like they want you to stay ill, or they want you under their control, the powers that be, the government. They don't want men to be men anymore. They want you to be dumbed down with depression and anxiety and just do what we say. That's what I feel. Honestly, I do. I feel like that sometimes. And a lot of people will probably be like, oh, you're just being, you're just being silly there and you're just being paranoid. But, you listen to all these people online, don't you, like Andrew Tate and stuff, who promote healthy, men being healthy, men to be men, proper men. And, his actions, his words just they just push it aside and try and block it from the media, don't they? The news just want you to be, I don't know, not a man, that's for certain. But anyway, look, I've been to the doctors for my bloods time after time after time, and they're just no help. The last time I went, which was just a few weeks back, 10 days ago or so, I asked them to check for my testosterone, because now I've done a lot of research. I understand what could be going on with me. I've learned a lot over the last 2 years. It was about 2 years ago. I said to myself, no one else is going to help you, because the doctors certainly weren't helping me. So I'm like, what do I need to do? So I got researching, because I only had myself to rely upon. And I found out that a big problem with me could have been insulin resistance, because I found that when I ate food, that's when I would get this big crash come over me. Brain fog instantly, tired, fatigued, anxious, with all these feelings would just hit me in the face, and I'd just feel awful, and certain meals would hit me harder than others, and I thought to myself at one point, I've got food intolerances. And I actually started making a food diary of when I felt like I'd felt. But the food diary didn't make sense, because sometimes I'd eat, like, say, fish and chips with curry on, which would make me feel awful, it hit me hard. I'd write that down. But then after a while, I'd get fit and healthy a little bit. I'd go in the gym and do good things, and I'd do a bit of intermittent fasting and stuff. And then I'd go and have fish and chips after that, after being healthy for a while, and I wouldn't have any problem. So then I thought, well, no, it's not a food intolerance. It's probably insulin resistance, and that's when I clicked the light bulb went off, and I thought, yes, that's it. It's insulin resistance. So how you sort insulin resistance out, and what happens is when you eat food, your body creates insulin, and then your insulin it causes sugar in your blood. Basically, if you have too much insulin, it makes you feel awful. All the symptoms I've mentioned, it comes from having high insulin, so you need to have it under control. The way you do that is basically fasting, intermittent fasting. So I learned a lot about that, and I have been practicing intermittent fasting, and it has been helping really so much. It's been helping so much. And then I went through a period of time of learning that if you cut carbs out, it really helps as well. So I've been eating like steak, eggs, avocado, that type of meal for periods of time. Again, just the mental clarity comes, you don't have any brain fog, you feel unbelievable. And again, I thought, yes. But it only takes, so I've learned that and I've been practicing it, and it has been helping me so much. But obviously we're only human, and every now and then you go on holidays and things, and you eat, you work away and you do this, that and the other, and you go to parties, weddings, whatever. You go socialising with your friends, and you have these meals that have carbs on them, and you'd have these nice meals, these nice home cooked foods and stuff, because we're only human and we want to enjoy our life. And whenever I found that I go on holiday, for example, and have a week of eating rubbish, which I'd done not long back in Turkey, all them feelings could just come flooding back. Even if I've been healthy and eating healthy for quite a long while, like maybe 4 months at a time, where I've really buckled down and I feel great, I can easily just slip back down. That them feelings can come back over me. And I'm thinking to myself now, I'm at the stage now where I'm like, I know how to fix myself, but why do I feel so ill from just a short period of eating rubbish? It shouldn't happen, because everyone else, normal people, just eat that type of stuff that I'm calling rubbish all the time. And I used to, when I was younger, I used to just eat like that and I didn't have any problems. But as I'm getting older, I do. So I'm thinking, is it testosterone? Is that why I feel so bad so quickly from eating just a little bit of junk food? So I'm trying to work that out myself. That's where I'm at with my own personal journey. And if it is just the case, if it's not really testosterone that's causing that, and it is just the fact that I can't eat rubbish anymore as I'm getting older, I'll have to just face that head on and come to terms with that. And that might be my reality. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. Throughout that journey, you can still have the odd occasional treat. So don't think you have to live like eat rabbit food for the rest of your life and stuff like that, or just a steak, eggs, avocado, or that type of meal all the time. That's not the case. But you do need to be sensible, and you do need to reduce them carbs. That's what I found. Anyway, so like I say, I'm at this position now where I've got my testosterone levels checked. I showed you the Threeva 17.1. That was a few months back. That was when I was quite healthy. I'd gone through a long period of time where I'd been doing really, really well. I'd dropped at least a stone in weight, and I was looking quite muscular at that point. Then I went on holiday, and for about a month after that, from going on holiday to getting back home and stuff like that, from that result to this result, what I'm going to show you now, it was like a month where I didn't go to the gym and I was just eating rubbish kind of thing. And my results, although it's a different company, this one is from Newman, the results did go down about 4 points, 17.1 down to 14.9. As you can see there, 14.9. And also I got my free testosterone checked on that one, which was also in the normal range, but on the low level, as you can see. So there it was 0.304 of my free testosterone. And then I got my bloods took just a week after this one with my own doctor, and my doctor said that my result from 19.1, so there's a big difference there, and it was only a tiny short period of time from when I got these took, 14.9, and my doctor says theirs was at 19.1, You see that there, 19.1. And they don't give you the free testosterone, your doctor. My doctors don't anyway. But you can see there it says brain fog depressed 7 years. That's what it says there on there. Now, I'm not depressed. I want to get that quite clear. I'm not actually depressed. It's just when I eat rubbish, I can get this food crash and it makes me depressed because of how I feel. I get anxious and I feel tired and fatigued. And when you feel like that, you're going to be depressed. So that's what I mean when I go to the doctor and I say I'm depressed. I'm not depressed where I need happy pills because I just eat the week well and I feel well. You know, like it's. But anyway, them are the results that I've got so far. I've also got results coming in tomorrow from MediCheck. And again, I specifically asked for the free testosterone because it is important that you get the free testosterone there. I need to get my results from MediCheck. If they give me like a consultation afterwards to speak about my results, I will do that. Or I'll go to a specialist clinic. There's a specialist clinic that I've found out about where if I want to go on TRT, I actually can. I can go private and pay and get it prescribed to me. So that is obviously something that I might do. But I don't want to do that because going on TRT, there's some things you need to understand. You would need to take it for life because once you start taking it and injecting it, if you ever come off it, your natural levels plummet because your natural testosterone stops producing when you start taking it. Okay? So there's that. You know, you might not be able to have kids because it stops the swimmers working. You get back acne, there's a chance you might get back acne and hair loss. So them are the 4 things that really worry me. So I'd rather not take it and I'd rather try and boost my own testosterone levels naturally. Now, that's where the Tongkat Ali comes in. So I've been doing a research on natural testosterone boosters, and Tongkat Ali is a really good one, along with testosterone. But I'm not going to try testosterone just yet. I am going to take it later down the line. But I'm going to do a vlog, and I'm going to vlog my way through this journey of taking Tongkat Ali, and I'm going to continue getting my blood stuck. I'm going to show you in the next video what my results are with MediCheck, so we'll get a good understanding of what my actual levels are and my free levels of testosterone. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start taking Tongkat Ali. I've got it coming in the post. I do work away on oil rigs, but because it's just a supplement, I'm pretty confident that I'll just be able to take it with me. So I'm hoping and praying that it comes in the post in time for me going away offshore, because I'm going away offshore in the next 3 days. But I ordered it last night. It should come pretty fast. It's just a supplement that gets posted in the post. So even if I'm not in, it'll be there on my doormat. And I'm going to take it away with me and I'm going to document how I feel after a week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, after a month. And I want to take it for 2 months. I want to give it a good 2-month period and I want to document the journey and how I feel on it. That's what I want to do. And I'll continue to keep getting my blood stuck, and I want my natural levels to rise, and I'm hoping that Tongkat Ali can help raise them, but you can raise your natural testosterone levels by doing a few things. Getting good sleep helps. Going to the gym and lifting weights helps. And eating good food helps. So eating steak, eggs, avocado, fruits like berries, things like that are really, really good. Eggs are really good. So that type of meal, staying away from carbs, staying away from sugars, and losing weight as well, just by losing your belly fat. So doing a lot of HIIT workout exercises, doing a lot of high intensity exercise is really good for it as well. And doing things like squats is really good, but lifting weights in general, but a lot of squats especially, and HIIT workout exercises, high intensity. And also when you lose weight around your midsection also helps as well. So actually losing weight. So all them things there you might want to jot down. All you're basically doing is eating well, going in the gym and doing a lot of HIIT workouts and stuff like that. And that will raise your levels naturally. But if we can take a supplement, a natural supplement that's been used for thousands of years, by the way, is relatively safe for you, then why not? Why not? I've heard so many good things about Tongkat Ali, and I'm definitely going to give it a try. The only little issue that I have with it is it potentially can cause hair loss. And as you can see, I don't have much of it left. And if I was to lose my hair, I would be distraught. I'm not going to lie. I would be distraught. I don't like wearing caps. One of the things that irritates me is actually wearing something on my head. I don't like wearing anything on my head. I think I have a lot of inflammation when I eat rubbish foods. I feel like I do get inflammation, especially around my brain area. That's why I feel so awful a lot of the time. When I eat foods and stuff, I get that big food crash. It's a lot of it is probably just inflammation because of the foods that I'm eating, and I have I might have like an intolerance to some things, but I've sent my hair off to companies and stuff and trying to find out if I have intolerances and stuff, and it's just a joke. It's a load of BS. But that doesn't mean to say that I might have some issues with certain foods, but it's down to me to try and figure out what them foods are and to stay away from them. I definitely know bread doesn't help me, and carbs, I should be staying away from carbs. I eat far too much bread, far too much potato. Them were my main two things. I need to try and stay away from them. And pasta, to be honest with you. Not so much pasta. I don't eat huge amounts of pasta. But if I was to have carbs, just an odd jacket potato or something with a nice filling on there, high protein, and then just stay away from chips. And I can have rice. Rice doesn't really cause me issues. But yeah, stay away from potato and bread for the majority of the time for me, and that'll serve me well. I know that, about myself. But it's hard, isn't it? It is hard. But yeah, I just need to work really, really hard in the gym, increase my natural testosterone results, and take the supplement, Tongkat Ali, and just vlog my journey. I'm hoping it'll work. Okay, if it works, I've got an idea of where I'm going with Operation Feel Fit. See, I think Operation Feel Fit can help a lot of people, including myself. And I had the idea that I would put a membership site together, showing people what to eat, how to do, what to cook, and how to cook it in the kitchen, so that they know the nutritional side of things, because it's massive, the nutrition side of it. If you're getting healthy and fit, it's 90% of what you do is in the kitchen. So I thought, let's put a program together and show people that side of it, and then also show them what to do in the gym and stuff like that, and put some home workouts together. Like I said, hit workouts and stuff, put some of them together for people so they're going to follow along. So that is my plan going forward. I do want to still do that, and that is on the cards. We have a website up and running at the moment, operationfeelfit.com. You can go there into your email, and you can start getting some of them videos from me, and you will be able to join the membership program. I'm going to make it quite a small fee. If Tongkat Ali works for me, and testosterone works for me, and other things work for me, I'm also taking lion's mane and glucosamine and stuff because I've got an injury on my arm. And I was trying to take a few peptides, but they just didn't agree with me. I had them for like 2 days and I stopped. But I'm taking glucosamine because I know that does help with like joint pain and stuff like that. And if these supplements start working for me, then I'd love to start selling some really good, high quality, potent, pure supplements. And the reason I say pure is because over the years, again, I'm a bit of a sensitive soul, especially with what I eat. It can give me brain fog and stuff like that. A lot of the supplements that I've tried in the past, like multivitamins and stuff like that, I get massive brain fog from them. The next day I feel awful, like awful, really, really bad, like where I can't think straight, and then just like can't be bothered, just want to go to bed, go to sleep. And supplements can actually do that. I don't know what they're putting in them, don't know what kind of filler they're using there, what junk they're shot in them, but I have noticed that massively. So that's made me stay away from supplements and shy away from them massively. And I know that if I just eat clean foods like steak, eggs, avocado and stuff like that, and do intermittent fasting, that's all I need. Like, it works wonders for me. But I would love to take supplements that do help, because one of the things I've noticed that does really help is when I take Berocca. I've got them up there, Berocca. I have like a double drop Berocca in a bit of water just every 2 weeks or so, and I get a massive boost of energy the next day, and I feel on top of the world. So there's that. That is a supplement. Obviously, that helps me. So there is something there, and obviously the Berocca, it doesn't have much stuff that irritates me. And then I've looked on a website just recently, like I said, what I've bought this Tongkat Ali on, and they specialise in clean supplements. Just 100%, whatever it is you buy, whatever vitamin it is or whatever, it's just 100% that, clean, made in the UK as well. And that made me think, I'm going to try some of this stuff and see if I get the brain fog. If I don't get the brain fog, this Tongkat Ali helps me, this testosterone helps me, and I lose weight, get in the best shape of my life. Not only will we have the educational platform and membership site showing people how to cook things in the kitchen, showing them how to do what supplements to take, what type of supplements to take, what to do with the HIIT workouts, home workouts, what to do in the gym, all that good stuff. You'll have that for a very, very, very small fee. But we'll also start selling supplements as well. So it'll be a part of the website where we have supplements for sale. So we'll be a supplement company and we'll have a membership site maybe on the back end. So the front of the website, I can vision it now, the front of the website will be like supplements. Hopefully, if they work for me. I mean, if they don't work for me, I could still set up a supplements business. That doesn't mean to say that I can't, because a lot of people, it does help. You know, it's obviously out there that supplements do wonders for people. The evidence is out there that supplements do help people. So it's not going to stop me from creating a supplements brand company. But I'd love for it to help me as well, and for me to actually take the supplements that I'm selling to people. That would be amazing. You know, if I can genuinely, hand on heart, feel like, yes, I'm taking this, I'm taking it, and this is my own supplement. It's clean, it's high purity, it's all made in the UK, we ship it all around the world. That's where I would love to get. But my main focus, that's my vision, my main focus is finding out myself where the hell I'm at with this testosterone, what levels I'm at. How do I sort my own health situation out? Because I'm unhealthy at the minute. You know, I've got problems that I need to overcome. And I'm sure I will get there. I'm sure I'll get there. But I have a sneaky feeling. That one of my main problems all along has been that my testosterone levels have been low. That tells you the story right there. That's quite low. It's in the low range. I bet there's 80-year-olds out there who have levels like that. 80-year-olds, and I'm 42, and I'm feeling like an 80-odd-year-old man. So I need a boost from somewhere. It needs to happen. Hopefully Tongkat Ali will do it. That's it for this video, guys. I don't want it to go on too much longer. It's coming in the post. I'm going to be working away. I'll be taking it. I'll be reviewing what's happening. Maybe when I get back off the oil rig, I'll do another video and I'll tell you where I'm at, how I've been feeling, what it's been doing. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.